I have the 5 best ways to lower your home energy bill, and these are not tips that everyone's heard of. These are saving secrets. And I'm also giving away one of my secrets today. And no, this is not just a regular heater. And hi, I'm the YouTube deal guy, Matt Granite. If you've never seen me before, I unbox the biggest deals. I give all my favorite items away for free to you, my frugal family. Love you guys for watching. And I know you're all probably overpaying when it comes to your electrical bill, and many tricks that you can employ within your home can make a world of difference. I'm going to take you through my home, show you what I use and what can change the amount of money you pay. Let's start with a smart thermostat. And this is not just one of the ways to yell at your Echo or your Google Home and ask it to adjust your temperature because you don't want to walk on over. I've lived in student housing and apartments smaller than any closet you've ever had in Toronto and New York. And I've also lived in a condo and then now a house. And I've learned that it makes a world of difference, the technology you have, not just in terms of being able to program it, but really smart features that may not come to mind. So for example, with my Ecobee, and this is what you can see I have set up, the thermostat is on the main floor of the home. But what happens if the temperature is drastically different on different floors through your house? I happen to live in a very vertical home, and it allows you to incorporate other sensors where if the temperature drops or is very hot on one floor, the thermostat isn't overcompensating. It takes a general median temperature reading for your house and then adjusts accordingly, which is great. You can also allow your phone to sync with it and many other Nest thermostats as well, where when you're within a certain mile radius of your home, it can kick the air conditioning into full gear so it's a little bit more comfortable when you're home, or just warm it up a little bit without you having to crank the thermostat before you go out. It also has vacation reminders. Many of the programmable smart thermostats have additional sensors where it registers whether or not you are on vacation or the home is occupied, and a great way to regulate your temperature when you forget. You can of course adjust your home remotely, saving you tons of money. It also graphs your usage onto charts where you can see where you are overusing and where maybe you don't need to compensate so much. Now that's great for air conditioning and heating, but when it comes to heat, this was costing me almost $65 a month to run in our studio. Our studio was frigid and I wanted to make it a little bit more comfortable. Aside from the fact that many space heaters could be fire hazards and many are the leading cause of household fires in the winter, a ceramic heater can make a world of difference. This is a little bit bigger. They cost almost the same thing. And by the way, I've actually found a deal on this located right under the video screen. But this heats up in a much more efficient way. Let me show this to you in action before we get to 3 other awesome ways to cut your home energy costs. Right off the bat, you're gonna see how light this is. I am lifting this with my pinky and I am extremely weak. This is 30% lighter than most heaters you will see. Inside is what makes a world of difference for your home. Say hello to safe convection comfort for your home with 1,500 watts of comforting warmth and a virtually silent operation. This is one of the most effective ways to take that chill out of your home. If you're constantly reaching for the thermostat to overheat the areas of your home that don't need the heat, to compensate for the cold corners that do, this is your key to save on your overall energy costs. More than $100 is what these usually run for. I found it for under $70. Free delivery with an adjustable thermostat. Safe around kids, pets, and the most awesome way to get the job done. This deal, which is not a paid product, is on our website. I know you've heard many times, keep the fridge door closed, but did you know that if you keep your fridge or freezer full, you can also save money? Food acts as insulation, and that lessens the amount of time that the fridge has to run to stay cool, and that is a great way to lower your home energy costs by up to 20% depending on how big your fridge happens to be. Now, as I get to my 3rd suggestion, I know many of you are going to wonder what is going on. He's talking about electric and you heat your home maybe with propane or natural gas. But when you're plugging things like this in, or your hot water tank is overcompensating, which is plugged into a power source. Oh, by the way, a non-tip, you might already know this. Sometimes if you are in a rental, your hot water tank is programmed at a very high temperature where it doesn't need to heat the whole tank as often, so you can adjust manually within the tank. If you have access to your hot water tank in a home, you could also consider a tankless heater if you're not renting and there is a way to do that. I installed that in my home and it makes a world of difference. Okay, I recommend an energy audit. Many utility companies will offer a free home energy audit well worth taking advantage of. If there isn't a program in your area, you can perhaps find a company that will do that. Why would you want a home energy audit? Many of us will start replacing doors and windows, immediately assuming that that's where cold air is leaking in, other issues within the summer. That may not be the case. I had a home energy audit, and one of the things that I learned, well, I needed to install some dimmer switches, which brings me to my next tip. As you can see, my ceiling is covered in pot lights, which again, eventually were replaced with LED lights. But without dimmers, the lights are working to their full potential when they do not need to be. Sometimes just having a little bit more control over the light that's emitted can lower your home energy costs and your electric costs in a big way. Now, the number one tip as part of my top 5, or maybe I did 6, I'm not really sure, but I want to focus on one of the leading causes of energy leaks in your home, and that's phantom power. A recent study shows that 75% of the energy used by home electronics is actually consumed when they're turned off. That could be a computer, a DVR, or some kitchen appliance. You can easily take back control of your devices by using surge-protected power strips or smart phone chargers that don't overcharge your device and also stop consuming power when the device is no longer plugged in. Now, I know for those of you that have seen me before I get to the giveaway, you're used to me saving 10, 15, $100 on tech, but it's the day-to-day expenditures that affect us all. Your mortgage payments, your utility bills, your home energy costs. When I can help you cut the cord, when I can help you save money on what really adds up over time. That's where I really think, in my personal opinion, I can be of use to you. And that's where I think this channel is a great place for all of us to get together. You let me know what you want to save money on, and I attack those projects head on. So from home automation to DIY to wherever it is you want to save money, it adds up very quickly day to day, and that's why I'm here for you. So, thank you. Okay. Freebie time. Using TubeBuddy's random selection tool to find a subscriber who's commented in the last 6 months. Congratulations goes to Rachel Kennedy. And great. Not only is this an avid subscriber and viewer, but she wanted to know if I could do a video on smart fitness accessories. Absolutely not. I don't like the gym and I don't do fitness. Totally kidding. I mean, that's true about the gym, but I will hook you up. And actually, I've got other people that help me with that. And I had a smart scale deal not too long ago, and I will work on other products, wearables, and things like that. And it's because of comments like this, I know what you need to save money on. So good job, Rachel. And yes, Rachel won the heater, not this one, which cost me almost $65 to run, which is now used. I'm gonna give you what I bought for my home, and again, the deal link if you do wanna buy this is located right under this video screen. Just expand the video description box. All right, you're not subscribed, no reason to be worried. I've got a way to hook you up right now. Click on my head right here. Hello, not creepy, I know. That'll subscribe you to the channel. If you need help turning on your notifications or leaving a comment, click here. And that last big roundup of deals I featured is right over here. And I should mention, this is very lightweight because I'm able to do this and I'm weak. Awesome.